Tyrese Gibson rose to prominence as an R&B performer with strong sexual appeal. The now 45-year-old musician kept the women entertained with his slow jams, and he even received his first Grammy nomination in 1999 for his song Sweet Lady. He said he enjoys being in love. Tyrese told the Daily Mail, "I'm such a sucker for love, the sanctuary of marriage, and anyone in love, regardless of race, nationality, or sexual preference. Nothing was better than the beauty of love." And while love tends to be Tyrese's main subject, it appears that, like many individuals, he has had his troubles with it. The Fast and Furious series star has been in love, and has had his share of dramatic and public breakups over the years with his ex-wife Norma Mitchell, his second ex-wife Samantha Lee, and his current girlfriend Zelly Timothy. Many people have tried to connect the bad boy star to his co-star Taraji P. Henson from that film. But the two look to simply be excellent friends. Here's Tyrese's dating history. Zelly Timothy. In 2021, Tyrese officially confirmed his connection with social media personality and model Zelly Timothy as the new sweet lady in his life, barely months after divorcing from Samantha. The two appeared to be happy and in love, and they both shared their feelings for each other on social media. However, the romance appeared to hit a rough patch when the two called it quits that same year in September. The split seems to bring them both come to their senses quite quickly, as they got back together the very next month. The pleasant social media images of the two vacationing and spending time together continued until July 2022, when Timothy reported that they had broken up again. 2 weeks later, they reconciled after Timothy shared a lengthy article dedicated to Tyrese, in which she stated that her stubbornness was a hurdle in their relationship. She stated, "Being my first serious relationship, I assumed it would be easy to move on. However, without you, I've understood that the absence of my person is even worse. After all of this, you've made me realize that hell is just earth without you." While the two appeared to be going strong for a while, Tyrese clearly revealed that he still had complaints regarding the divorce from Lee. In February 2024, he stated on social media that Zelly broke up with him after finding that he had numerous songs in his upcoming album Beautiful Pain about his relationship and divorce with his second ex-wife. Tyrese hinted at their reconciliation just 3 days later by posting a Valentine's Day apology for Timothy. In it, he wrote, "If apologizing had taken another 2 weeks, I would have done it because you are worth it. I apologize, babe. I adore you, happy Valentine's Day." Tyrese gifted her an all-white Range Rover Defender for their 3rd anniversary in March. Samantha Lee. Tyrese Gibson discovered love again following a tumultuous divorce from his first marriage. He met social worker Samantha Lee, whom he later married in 2017, and welcomed their daughter Soraya Lee Gibson in 2018. However, after 4 years of marriage, the pair announced their split in December 2020 when she filed for divorce. Tyrese and Lee had legal issues after their divorce. While the judge refused either party spousal support, Soraya's father was compelled to pay around $10,000 per month in child support. Lee had to regularly take Tyrese back to court since he wasn't making his payments on time. Tyrese revealed his thoughts on Lee's request for $20,000 per month in child support on the Joe Budden podcast. He stated, "We never spent $20,000 on my kid while we were together, although I had the money. Like, who spends that much money on a kid?" That was 1 month after Lee appeared on the Hardly Initiated podcast and confessed that she decided to divorce because "I was very, very hurt, I was very angry." She went on to explain, "The truth is that if I had different individuals in my ear at the time, I would not have made that decision." The Love Transaction singer has spoken out several times about his and Lee's terrible breakup, which resulted in public rants online. He even told the Daily Mail he wanted to get married until I had no teeth left in my mouth. In an August 28 interview with Shannon Sharp on the Club Shay Shay podcast, the Stay singer even discussed why his marriage caused him so much agony. He said, "I've never let somebody mean as much as my marriage did. I've never given anybody so much of myself before." The Shame singer is still challenging the child support, in hopes of reducing the amount. Norma Mitchell. Tyrese and Norma Mitchell began dating in 2002 after meeting in London, where Mitchell was attending college at the time. The couple dated for 4 years before deciding to take their relationship to the next level. The How You Gonna Act Like That singer saw a significant metamorphosis in 2007. Not only was he about to become a first-time father to Mitchell, but he had also proposed to her. The pair appeared to be in love, as they were married barely 4 months after being engaged. However, unlike the Gibsons, they did not survive long and split up the following year. Their divorce was finalized in 2009, but as with many celebrity breakups, it was followed by a swirl of turmoil in court. The Fast and Furious actor and his ex have battled for custody of their now 16-year-old daughter Shayla, as well as spousal support, for many years. Norma requested a judge for a restraining order after accusing her ex-husband of child abuse. Tyrese, she said, pushed our daughter to the ground, pinned her face down, put his knees on her back, grabbed her hands with one arm and beat her with the other. Tyrese was 10 years old at the time, thus Child Services began an investigation into her. Norma was awarded interim physical and legal custody of Shayla. Approximately 3 months later, officials terminated the case, the judge refused Norma's restraining order, and Tyrese was granted 50/50 shared custody of Shayla. However, unbeknownst to the former couple, the war was far from done. More petty claims have arisen from both parties, leading in more trips to the courthouse and angry rants from Tyrese cascading on social media. The latest fiasco came earlier this year when he uploaded a photo of a court order between him and Norma, accusing her of blackmail, extortion, defamation, death threats, tax evasion, forgery, faked bank statements, domestic and international wire fraud, and money laundering. Tyrese also claimed that Norma failed to pay her daughter's tuition. Norma responded the very next month by suing Tyrese for defamation and accusing him of exposing private information about her and their daughter after he uploaded a Google Drive link to court records on Instagram.